Well, hey, and welcome to my second video. Thanks for watching this. I know if you get a little bored with it or you want to get through it, turn it on double speed. I never watch a video on regular speed anymore. So please feel free to do that. I highly recommend it. But I wanted to talk about some highlights from our spring survey that just went out in 2025. We do this every odd year, is to do a survey that our friends over at BJA Press help us out with, and they send out their research. It's an anonymous survey. They put it together and give us a report like you have in front of you. And this report will be available in the Lions Roar. You'll see a link. You can read all the details. I just want to hit a few highlights for you from what we're doing here. And I'll start with our purpose. Our purpose is to really dig in and shine the light on some areas that we think we could improve in, and that we've heard from you either through Donuts with Dr. A or anecdotally or something like that, where we say, hey, let's dig in that a little further. So you can kind of see some of the questions. You can read it here as far as what we did. We did some benchmarking from 2 years ago, the survey, as well as we wanted to focus in on some of the emphases that we've had recently through our school, and are they being effective? So that's why we asked. So about 500 of you answered the survey, and we thank you for doing that. I'm not going to go through the demographics. You can check that out if that interests you, but I wanted to show this. This is actually one of my favorite graphs or percentages, results from the survey, is that it says 86% of you indicated that we have met or exceeded the goal for growing, as we've defined growing as our guiding principle. That makes me so happy that what we're emphasizing, you feel like we're hitting that target or exceeding. You said the same thing about excellent. So growing was last year, excellent was this year. That means that we're working hard and you're seeing the results of it. We're going to continue to do that. Obviously, there's some things that we need to grow, and that always comes out in surveys, right? There's things that we have to grow. So we're not getting too big for our britches and thinking we've arrived. We certainly haven't. That's why we keep growing as a guiding principle. Financially, I asked that question because I just want to make sure that we are being clear with you and that you as parents feel like, hey, I'm getting information. You're not pulling something out with fees or other things, but we want to be very transparent in our financial interactions with you. I'm not going to go into some of the communication responses just because we're going to do that in another venue. This is one area that we looked at as well, and you gave us feedback on what are the areas that we've emphasized, but maybe we need to grow more. And this is a good one because support for special needs, student enthusiasm in class, and student workload. Those are things that we've emphasized at different times in our professional development, but we still have areas to grow. So a certain chunk of you said, hey, it's the same or actually worse. Hopefully it's not worse for you, but that gets our attention. Obviously, we want everyone to feel like we're growing, and a majority do say that we've grown and grown significantly in some of these areas, but we're looking hard at these places and say, how do we get better at providing special needs support for our teachers, for our students overall? And so we're going to continue to work on some of those things. So just wanted you to see that. Down here, benchmarking, we compared to our previous survey 2 years ago as far as guiding principles and a tagline, and about the same percentages there as far as your support for that, and that just helps us. I also noticed here that when we emphasized unified back in 2023, 70% of you said we met the target for being unified or exceeded it. And then when we emphasized growing last year and excellent this year, our percentages actually went up in our emphases. So I don't know if you're just getting more positive or we're getting better at it, or a combination of the same, I don't know. But hopefully it's good news that we are getting better and that you feel like we're hitting our targets that we're identifying and getting better or even exceeding that for you. So that makes us very happy. I shared this with our teachers and I know it's encouraging to them. Again, demographics, I'm going to skip for right now. We asked you, do you think our guiding principles are the right focus for us as a school? Vast majority, 88%, said yes. You're excited about these. Obviously, there's some things that we could add or tweak, or people have opinions about that. We're obviously open to that feedback. We also asked about Eternity Matters More. Is this positive for you? Vast majority said yes, it's positive. Obviously, we hate to see that red slice. I don't want anyone to feel like our tagline is negative. It's probably a misuse of the tagline. And again, we don't say Eternity Matters More so you don't have to do homework, or Eternity Matters More so you don't have to obey rules, or that's a misuse of what our tagline is, and we're not saying that. And so we're going to try to be more clear and continue to say what we mean by Eternity Matters More in the classrooms and all throughout the campus. Final two graphs I want to just mention here is that, again, what you said as far as, are we hitting the target of the two emphases that we've had the last 2 years? A mindset of continuous self-reflection, Bible saturation, learning, and personal change. That's what we define growing as. We want to constantly self-reflect. And are we hitting the targets for you or exceeding it? The vast majority said yes. That makes us really happy. We're going to keep doing that. The next one is excellent. That's the emphasis for this year, and that is really exciting to see. Almost 1 in 4 of you have said that we've exceeded your expectations as far as excellence, being giving our best to the Lord. It's not about somebody's looking at us and saying, hey, you guys have arrived, your perfect performance and everything, and this squeaky clean exterior. It matters more that we do it from the heart and what God would call us to do and give our best in, whether somebody notices it or not. And so that's our definition of excellent, and it's good to see that you affirm that. So these are some of the results. I just want to go over it from a high level. Feel free to look at that document that we've attached here in the Lions Roar. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out, talk to me if you have interest in that. We love to get feedback from parents and trying to give you informal and formal ways to get involved, and we'll continue to tell you more about that, ways that you can help our school, ways that you can use your expertise to help us get better. We want to continue to grow, and we're just so thankful for each one of you, and so thankful for you to be a part of the Bob Jones Academy family.